the line. Some of us have lost our freedom. Some of us some of us have lost our life in the pursuit of, the Benjamins. You know what I mean? Chasing that dollar, like you said last week, which is an inanimate or object. It has no life to it. You cannot chase a dollar. You understand? Because a dollar is left on the ground. If left on the ground in these days and times, a Negro, anybody who walks by will pick it up. You would create the motion needed to make that dollar move. But a dollar, if you leave it somewhere, it has no energy to where it can vibrate and move to a frequency where it will be able to move itself. There's no energy in it. It's a piece of paper, okay? The value that it has is the value that we gave it. If the market crashed tomorrow and they said that the dollar is worthless, it's just like a piece of paper or a candy wrapper on the ground. People will walk by it. It will become toilet paper. Okay? It's only the value that we attribute to it. So if you are dying over it and chasing it and trying to do whatever it is to get it, you're doing the wrong thing. Because man doesn't take the money. Yeah. You can't chase something that has no life to it. You are the money. You are the economy. You are the currency. You tell the money, come and get with me.
That's right.
The money is the tool. The money is the man.
Right. I wanna highlight that. I was in Vietnam in 1969, and the undermarket, or the black market, I should say, or what they call the black market or the undermarket, would end up with the money that the United States government had printed for us to exchange with over there, is that it would get in the hands of the people and they would have the majority of it, the so-called black market. And once the money had gotten to those levels, because I was there and they changed the money twice, at midnight, the CEOs and the paymasters would ask you how much money you had in your pocket. And they would tell you to turn that money in, and they would give you a receipt. And the next morning, when the sun comes up in the a.m., the Vietnamese people got an announcement that all of that money was worthless, and they would have wagons full of it. Most people don't even notice that this was taking place, is that they would end up with the majority of our money within a 6-month period of time that was circulated through the military. Because guess what? They had products and services that the GIs wanted, not what the government was selling in the PXs to us. So you see how that market itself, was called the black market, could dominate in 6 months. The same thing could take place in our community, because we're the only people on the planet Earth that contributes and purchases $1 trillion worth of goods. I don't think people are really listening to what I'm saying to them. They don't realize how wealthy we are. We are the wealthiest consumers on the planet Earth. There's no other band of people on the earth that consume that much merchandise other than us. So therefore, that makes us the wealthiest people on the planet.
Your phone was picking out, brother.
Yeah. I said that makes us the wealthiest people on the planet, because we're the only people on the planet Earth that spends $1 trillion in goods. So we are the wealthiest people. Only thing we have to do is just sober up to the fact and start controlling those goods that are traded and sold. And instantly, this could happen by in the morning. I don't know whether people are really getting this message that's being told here, because it's the numbers themselves don't lie, and the proof is in the pudding. The only thing that we need to do is to find out who is making what that looks like you from your band. Go to those people, consume those goods on a wholesale level, and take them into the marketplace. There's no pride in you having something for sale, because you buy stuff every day. So why couldn't you be selling? There's 2 sides to a cash register. Which side are you going to be on? Just think about it. These are all choices that we can make right now. That's why the theme of the program the other night was hiring yourself. You become the CEO. The blue pill said you be the boss of the boss. You be the boss. This could happen. The blue pill's products are for sale, wholesale. The red pill's products are for wholesale. My products are for wholesale. All of us that are speaking now in this forum, we have products right now that's for wholesale. The phone should be ringing off of the hook. Because how could you be listening to this program for 5 years and the people that are managing and running the program and making sure that this program is aired twice a week, is giving you opportunities for you to earn a living if you don't have any other choices right now? This is a simple equation. Like, listen, we are not making excuses. We are offering remedies. We are not talking theory. We are offering something that is practical right now. There's a list that was circulated on the boycott that has a list of black hair care products and black hair care companies that are owned by black individuals. I should say African Americans, this band of people, whatever you want to call us. There are products that are listed there. Those companies are easy to seek out to find out who they are. Those products and services are available right now.
Yes, they are.
Listen, we can do this.
I just want to let the family know that's tuned into the show who may not be familiar with Brother Amir and what it is that he's talking about. All of this information, the products that the brother is talking about, information on how to receive these products, information on how to get in touch with the brother, particularly are in the archives. The show was this Tuesday, okay? This is Friday's show. We're talking about Tuesday's show. The title of the show is Hire Yourself, featuring Brother Amir Ibrahim, all right? So like the brother said, you know, products are on deck, family. I mean, the solution that we all need, I'm standing in solidarity with the brother that when we go on a hiatus, we're about to do 2 fundraising shows coming up where we're going to basically lay out what it is that the plan that we have for the future of KTL, and we're putting it in your hands, family, and we're going to go on a hiatus. And when we come back, you're going to notice that, you know, there's going to be a lot of guests that we used to have on the show that will no longer be on the show. Why? Because this new format that we will be taking and this new direction that we're going to be going is going to be about self-empowerment, okay? If you're coming on the show and you have products, but you don't offer your products at a wholesale, you're not trying to empower the consortium. It's all about come and buy my products, come and buy my products. You've never given anything back to Know the Ledge. You've never given anything back to the people. You've never given anything back to the community. All you're doing is selling. That's all it is.
I'm gonna make the bomb go off. I made the bomb sound.
I'm not going to be party or part and parcel to that kind of practice anymore. I'm not going to be responsible for that because there is becoming a parasite relationship with a lot of the guests that we've had on our shows. You know what I'm saying? There's been a parasitical, relationship that's taking place. There's, basically people leeching off of platforms, leeching off of energy, leeching off of the movement. All right? We have to sit down in a round table and decide as a consortium, all of the lecturers, all of the content creators, all of the producers and the manufacturers, why are we not offering these products at a wholesale? Why are we not? We have thousands of people listening to us, millions of people collectively listening and watching. Why are we just, talking about in 2013, come to my lecture again, come to my 100th lecture. You know what I'm saying?
Because that pronoun doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
that pronoun that says my as opposed to we.
Yeah. Listen to me tell you how smart I am from some shit that I researched from somebody else that I won't give credit to. I won't tell you the source of where I got the information from. I didn't channel this. I wasn't born with this information. It came from a book that another man wrote. We talk about research out here, family. All of this, I'm mad deep, and I could do a show, and I'm reading off of my notepads, and I'm quoting names and dates and all, and I sound deep to everybody. That's bullshit. Okay, y'all fall for that. Y'all fall for that all you want. Right. I'm not responsible for that. But that's regurgitative information. That's Wikipedia with voice. Okay, that's like if you go to Wikipedia and there's a voice thing on it, and it's just talking to you. It's not real.
That's right.
It's not practical.
That's right, brother.
How can we walk away from this? And I'm only being passionate about this because I know underneath it all that there's brothers and sisters out there that probably couldn't even afford a meal tonight. There's brothers and sisters out there that can't even afford to help their children out. There's brothers and sisters out there that can't even afford to finance their ideas. You feel what I'm saying? And it's gotten to the point where we have to come together and make something happen. I mean, this movement or whatever whatever title we give this thing, it's not going to go anywhere if this is what we're going to be about.
That's right, brother. Yeah, I just want to highlight something. There was a brother and his wife was referred to a healer in the community, and the sister had she had an incident where her insulin and her sugar dropped in the person's office, and the person indicated to them that they need to get their money together so that they can buy the compounds. Had that been me, I would at least gave the sister a week's supply free. After you witness that right in front of your face. Like the herbs, where did they come from? They came out of the earth. I mean, like, come on, somebody could tell you about this, but yet still you'll put the chips first and say, like, listen, I need to get some money first, and then I'll give you the compound. At least give them a 3-day supply, a 7-day supply. Let them walk out so that the sister won't. The sister could have died. You see what I'm saying? She could have died, and like the news got to me. So when the news got to me, I found a remedy. I said, well, listen, okay, you all can afford to buy food. So here's a way that you can help here's a way you can help your wife with diabetes. Change the diet. Start eating this kind of food. Start to buying this here. So the food's going to heal her anyway, not so much the herbal compounds. That's just a supplement. But, our people don't have the knowledge about this stuff. You see what I'm saying? And it's like it's a big secret when somebody learns something,
Well, we're closing that window, okay? And I'm going to be able to sleep well at night knowing that I will campaign against the charlatans. I campaign against it because I understand what you're saying, brother, because the family is somewhat in the dark about certain things. It's pimps out here. I'm keeping it 1,000 with you, family. Y'all it's pimps out here. They getting their pimp on. You feel me? I'm not gonna sit around and watch this shit. It's not a good look. Y'all getting pimped.
No,
don't rock that Jay-Z and call him the devil and he Illuminati when it's Negroes inside of this conscious community that's worse than the Illuminati. This the niggerati.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
But that's that point. That's that point the finger syndrome.
Yeah.
They'll point the finger at somebody else. You see what I'm saying? Whereas you and the blue pill, you all come with remedies. And another thing, too, that I want to challenge the community about. The red pill is speaking tonight, and he's running the controls on the broadcast. He has had shirts for sale as long as I have known him. I would like to know how many of you people listening in this audience tonight has came to him and bought a shirt, either retail or wholesale. Think about this. He won't say this, but I will say it. See, because I don't back down. See, and the only way that we're going to find ultimate economical freedom is to deal with reciprocity. And these brothers have been working tireless hours I've seen them be on the phone for 5 and 6 and 7 days just to get a guest on deck.